Hey Scorpio, thank you so much for coming to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for March 15th through March 31st. This should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If it doesn't resonate for one, please check out your other signs. Also too, for the cross watchers, the situation that I'm reading on, it can be your situation or your partner's, depending on, your guys' situation. Okay, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post. If this does resonate and you'd like some further clarity, please feel free to book a personal reading. The link to my website will be in the description below. And with that being said, we're going to go over the overall energy for the month with a moon card. What is your current situation with love? What's causing the situation? Your hopes, your fears, and ultimately that outcome card. The outcome will be available on Vimeo as an extended reading, okay? And the link to that will also be in the comment section and also the description. But there we go over how does your person of interest feel about you? What are their hopes? What are their fears? What are they hiding? Which I love because you never know what somebody's hiding. What are their next actions, and then advice, and then circling back to your guys' outcome card, okay? So, Scorpio, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. I was like, water. All right, what is the overall energy for Scorpio 15th through the 31st with love? What's Scorpio's overall energy? Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. So full moon in Taurus. Okay. What is the current situation? Ooh. Okay, let me ask one more time. What is the current situation with love and romance for Scorpio 15th through the 31st? Okay, King of Wands, possibly dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. What's causing the situation? What's the cause of this situation? The Star card, maybe an Aquarius. Okay, what are Scorpio's hopes and fears romantically? 15th through 31st. Queen of Swords. God damn, there's hella people in this mix. All right, so possibly a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, and let's go ahead and find out the outcome. What's the ultimate outcome for the 15th through the 31st for Scorpio? Okay, give your relationship a chance. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry, Scorpio. Now, in the past, if you guys were feeling like either a Sagittarius was taking a long time to get to you, or, you were kind of stuck in a state of reflection, reflecting on, what makes you happy and those kind of things. I feel like you guys are definitely coming out of this. I do feel like it's something of the past. I feel like, the last maybe week or so, you haven't really been feeling like yourself, and you've been feeling somewhat drained, or, like some type of energy needed to come in, but it wasn't, okay? Also too, Scorpio, I feel like you were waiting for some type of news, either from somebody in particular, or, somebody you care about, or something of that matter, and you were waiting, and you were waiting patiently, okay? Possibly from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, all right? Let's go ahead and talk about this full moon in Taurus, all right? So sometimes we have to weave a little bit of practicality in with a bit of magic, okay? And sometimes I feel like it's kind of a combination of both. And when this card comes up, it's definitely saying like that is where you are right now, and that you need to use the law of attraction to draw in what you want. So for those of you that are like, what the hell is the law of attraction? That's imagining it, expecting it, and welcoming it. And you also need to balance that with taking, taking down to earth steps to move towards like whatever you want. So this isn't about, wishing on the moon or wishing on a star and hoping for the best thing, but it's also about making a bullet list, okay? on how to achieve what makes you happy. Also too, and I know this doesn't have to do with love, but this card is also about money. So money is definitely coming in. There is going to be some type of financial change here, or financial fortunes that, you know, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting moving forward. Okay. This card also, you know, says like, hey, sometimes laziness can come into play here with you guys, and that can explain your current situation, but you can change that, right? And you can own it. Also too, this is telling you to stop chasing money and chase a dream. Like, find something you guys really, really like and really care about. Jealousy or envy definitely attracts negative energy, and it's just time for you guys to kind of get out of that like little bit of funk that I feel like you've been in for a period of time. Okay, so I definitely think that's pretty dope. Why, can you give me a little bit more information on this King of Wands for Scorpio with love? Okay, Knight of Swords. Okay, possibly a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's some type of communication here from this King of Wands. What's being communicated? Page of Swords. Okay, either you're cutting something out, or there's a level of back and forth here. There's a level of brashness, I feel like, with this king. Now, either him or you are communicating. One is communicating as a Knight of Swords, one is the Page, okay? What's being physically said here? King of Cups, okay? Maybe that's you, Scorpio. Like, or it's being expressed that there's more than one offer on the table, right? Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this? The Knight of Wands, okay? I feel like you feel good about it because there's a lot of action, right? It's like verbal things are being said. I feel like, you know, there's multiple people in play here for you, Scorpio, or this person is coming across as a Knight of Wands where they're vocalizing it and they're being very proactive with you, but you feel good. Like, you feel like you're somewhat in control, and like you're the person that is next to take some type of action, okay? Then what's causing the situation is the Star card, okay? I feel like the Star card is definitely, like, for me, especially in this situation with the Page of Swords, and there's a lot of swords energy here, this is a message that's coming in. Why? Why is this significant? Five of Swords, okay? It can be a message about cutting somebody out, or something that you weren't expecting, like kind of was brought up here. And it was a little bit harsh, but maybe on both sides. I feel like it hurt you both almost. And like maybe something had to be done in order for this type of progression. Give me a little bit more information here. Eight of Pentacles, in order for something to work out. Which makes sense because we're coming into Aries season, and Aries is very, you know, very brash and very kind of like, you know, more so aggressive than I feel like the other fire signs. How would Scorpio feel about this? Okay, I think you'd feel good. I think that it was a level of, hey, you know what? You're talking to all these people, you need to cut one out. If you want to make things work with me, you have to cut one out, or else I'm fucking done. That's what I get here. Like, look at her. Like, she's just like, make a choice, player, or you're next, okay? The choice is yours, my friend. And by doing so, it's like this person is expressing to you, you know, with this message that, you know, you need to cut something out in order for things to work together, you know, work as one, and we can build. You know, there has to be a level of planning and progression here, which makes sense because you have Taurus, right? It's a very stubborn energy, but it's also an energy of practicality, okay? How would you feel about it? The Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you would definitely, you know, Pisces, or not Pisces, I'm sorry. This is definitely Sagittarius energy, but I feel like how you guys would feel about it is it's movement in the right direction with a new start, okay? It's some type of new start with this individual, okay? How does this person feel about it? Well, I guess that's in the Vimeo. But can you give me one more card to define the star card for the message that's coming in? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, this is either this person expressing to you or you expressing to them, Scorpio, hey, you're the person I want to be with. You're the person I want to invest in. You're the person I feel like I can marry or I want to marry. It's something being vocalized about this person's place in your life. That's how I feel strongly here. Extremely strongly. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Your hopes or fears is this Queen of Swords. Why? With the Six of Swords. Okay, Scorpio, if you are dealing with somebody, you possibly could be worried about a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Possibly more so an Aquarius here. About there being forward movement with this person. That you are no longer dealing with, you know, the person of interest is no longer dealing with you and they're moving forward with this Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're making things work with her, okay? Or him. They've made a choice and honestly, they're waiting patiently and waiting on building something with them. I feel like you're worried that there's going to be something that comes out about this. Or your partner is worried. Could be either or, right? Depending on who's watching this. But the Six of Swords is very much an energy of, because it has to do with Aquarius. So it's like something that's somewhat unpredictable, as well as very, very like real, like and honest. Like it's like finally realizing, you know, being honest with yourself. And also understanding that things have to be said in order for there to be some type of forward movement. So I feel like this is kind of a fear here because how would Scorpio feel about this? The Devil. Okay, maybe a Capricorn. What's the energy of the Devil? Because I don't always think that's a bad thing. Two of Swords. Okay, yeah. So I definitely feel like this is a blocked energy. But I feel like with this, for the men out there, you're worried that your person that you're really interested in is going to cut you off and make things work with somebody else. For the female Scorpios, I feel like you're worried that there is this third party, right? There's some type of third party here, and that they're going to stop things with you and leave it completely behind and block whatever type of chemistry and block whatever type of, you know, attachment that you guys once had. That's what I get strongly. Because I feel like there's an ending coming. But, you know, does it either end completely and die, or does it progress to a different level of your guys' relationship? I'm not sure, but I do feel like things are definitely revealed, especially with this full moon coming up on the 20th. Like there's definitely something revealed here that's being brought to the surface, and you guys are going to be able to see exactly what's going on. Okay, now you have give your relationship a chance. So Scorpio, this could mean a multitude of things, but you know, it's work on your partnerships. Now, if you guys are dealing with multiple people, who should you work on it with? I have no idea. I got to pull cards on it. But for those of you guys that are going to follow me over to Vimeo to get more clarity on this, and how does your partner feel about you? What are their hopes, fears? What are they hiding? Their actions, your advice, and this card, go ahead and follow me over to Vimeo, and we'll find out later, okay? Those of you that this has brought enough clarity to, thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of March. Bye.